Here come the Flyers the other way. 4 through center. Drysdale had his pocket picked, and it's the Stars the other way. Rantanen, his shot save, rebound. Johnston had the open net, and the defensive play by Sanheim dislodged it and sent it wide. Here,
watch this. I mean, they're trying to hit the Stars blue line 4 abreast, spit it up as they're trying to get their change in on defense. Sanheim, the only guy back. A nectarous rebound off that right pad of Vladar. You can see Wyatt Johnston trying to just tap.
The Flyers fell behind almost immediately last night in St. Louis. Had to come back several times. Here's a wraparound, and Odger makes the save, hangs on to it. Tried to backhand it to Bork. Stars play the perimeter instead. That got through. Save made Vladar. Rebound. Ritzkovian. Follow up. Bischel. Blocked. Petrovic. Back for Bischel. Shot. Score! Through a maze of bodies. Dallas with the early.
Montreal where they wound a defender. This line had it humming a little bit. Anyway, Drysdale with a couple of great defensive plays in front of Vladar. That shot block by Forster took him out of the equation. Opened up just enough of a window for that quick wrist shot from Bischel. Caroms against the grain. I don't think Vladar could ever locate it again after it went off the arm of Bobby Brink.
2-goal leads. Here's Rope Hintz, who's in. Has points in all 5 games in his return to Lindell, and the shot stopped by Vladar.
Again, little button hook by Hintz. No awareness whatsoever of picking up a D-man joining the attack. There goes Esa Lindell inside the circle and stared down.
Bischel, give and go, down to the corner. Upstairs, Ritzkovian. Now Petrovic, his shot gloved on the backhand by Vladar. Johnston for Rantanen. Puck followed up. Lindell, save by Vladar. He almost added one more against Philly. Off of Robertson, the follow-up. Swept, stays with it, off his blade, gets it back, and then stung in on Vladar with the shot. Ritzkovian has an assist in the game. Now it's Heiskanen. Right side, Lindell. Back in front. Ritzkovian there in the right pad of Vladar. Blackwell, nice shed of Juleson. Has some room. Cut to the net. Never got the shot away. Bastian with Vladar on his side. The follow-up, Capo Bianco. Fired it off the back end. Stars pedal.
Flyers trying to guard the interior. There's just so much room. Blackwell drives the net. Try to bank one from a flank. Bastian in there.
We're here in May, right? It just kind of happened. And so we had to get boots on the ground. And it was all this, you know, go out, speak to every group. Get on the call here, buddy.
I was actually thinking as it's moved off into the corner.
One of the 3 guys who played here when Ralph Strange still called hockey. The other 2, Jamie Benn and Tyler Seguin, who was good enough to take the face-up. That's Couturier centering. Ottinger sliding to his left. Puts the clamps on it. Stops play with 8:47 remaining.
Season Gautier's having in Anaheim with 12 goals. Robertson leaves for Seguin. Cross the line. 4-star Seguin. And right side, Robertson scores! Jason Robertson off of back-to-back 3-point nights has doubled the Dallas lead.
Stretched them out a little bit. Robertson was barely in the Star zone when it is sent around the boards by Miro Heiskanen. And then on the rush, look at them hit the line, 3 of them. Although the cheese kind of slipped off the cracker for Tyler Seguin. He's fighting off a check. It's in there, trying to get it to the forehand. It's an accidental.
Couturier back into a pile, and Robertson gets knocked down. Stars territorially on the attack. Robertson turns, he scores! Oh, the man is on a mission! Jason Robertson goes back-to-back. The goals are flying off of number 21.
Some good dogged work down deep. Juleson, the defenseman, ends up getting all caught up in the knot in behind. He's late to get. He goes one side. Robertson picks himself up, dusts himself off, gets out in front, curl and rip. He has such a sinister wrist shot. A little bit of space, enough room to rip.
Gobbled up. Miro Heiskanen for Wyatt Johnston. Johnston centers and redirected.
Straight into Hintz accidentally. That saved by Vladar, scrambled over there. That would have been an interesting call if it had gone in. With Sam Steele right in the middle of the...
Heiskanen knocks it down on the clearing attempt. Drops it in front, back twice, and still fought for. Bouncing like a tennis ball at the side of the crease. And
this line again. This line again. Oscar Beck is going to like quadruple his shots on goal total.
Pass to Dvorak on the far side. It was behind Brink. That's exactly what you want to see, right? Keep the puck down there, keep the pressure on, not give anything up on this end. But Steele has it taken away, and Ottinger, right on cue, is mentioning that. Michkov, a dangerous guy, point blank.
He stoned him a few times tonight.
The drop pass, Johnston fired off bodies. Rantanen fed, Steele, and what a stub! Vladar got over.
He knew how close he was. The other end, Steele couldn't win that battle, leverage battle, high slot. To the rescue, Jake Ottinger at the other end. He gets this feed from in behind the icing line. Wyatt's on a 36 power play goal pace.
Stars win the draw. Heiskanen into the glove of Vladar. Heiskanen got there to keep. Johnston. That triangle setup so good for Dallas. On the right wing side, Rantanen. They go again. Robertson, hat trick! They come pouring down from the crowd here. 3 straight for Jason Robertson. It's a natural hat trick, and it's a 4-0 lead.
There are so many guys on this power play that are good with the puck. Couturier had lost his stick for a second. That's all it takes. He's off on the right-hand side. He fades back into the picture, but goes down low instead of taking the dangerous man in the slot. That has been a patulous area of the Flyers' defensive zone. Robertson actually whacks the stick out of Couturier's hands and then sends another more.
Yeah, but a lot of nights like this where it's been tough sledding for the team from brotherly love. In the slot, poke checked away, and a backhand scored. Dvorak gets the Flyers on the board, spoils the shutout.
Dale just drags the line, and then they won a couple of those, lower zone one-on-ones. I don't know, the start didn't seem to identify him coming out of the corner. You could see everybody converge to the slot. Nobody went with Dvorak, the center iceman. He swirls around in a pretty little backhand tally.
Capobianco winds, fires off the back glass. Then from the right side, the shot from Blackwell went wide. Cleared out by Abels. Stars had to touch up, so Blackwell let it go. And Ilya Lyubushkin stretched it out. Seguin in off the wing. Seguin! He scores!
Big hugs on the bench to Ilya Lyubushkin. Little curl, great awareness. The Flyers were sliding in. Almost a wholesale change. Everybody was scrambling from their bench. A perfect dart to Seguin. He's a right shot on the left side, so he has, at least his blade does, a gorgeous vantage point of that far side. And number 91 nails it.
Wire to wire again. And Dallas completes a very impressive week with a 5-1 win over the Flyers, led by the Jason Robertson hat trick.